all I can do is tell you how to manage that risk to prevent as much as you can. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. They're gonna steal from you. Okay? What I tell thieves, if you're gonna steal from me, just don't damage my sheetrock when you're doing it. You know, take what you want, just don't tear up my walls. I'm joking. I don't know who they are. You know, I would tell them that if I ever talk to them before they steal something. You know, at least don't mess my walls up. All right. You're limited in what you can do, but here's what we do. Okay. It could be an inside job. It could be the neighbor down the street. You don't know. We will almost always put alarms on our houses. Now, here's a rule you can pretty much live by with a thief. If they come once, they're coming back. Now, if you didn't put an alarm on the house and they steal from you, then you put an alarm. All you're replacing the second time is your door and door frame. Generally. Because as soon as the alarm goes off, they scatter and they're gone. Generally speaking. You can do a lot of other things. The cameras, all of that stuff helps. We normally don't take it to that extreme. There have been times where I wish we did. We've had cameras on our extremely high-end stuff. Okay? When we go on, Debbie look at it any time of the day on her phone, you know, just look at the house. Okay? We normally don't do that though, but we do alarms on almost every house. In the rougher areas, I have a policy, and I'm glad you brought that up because you need to remember this one. I don't know what you laugh about yet, but I'll find you. I put fences around almost every house that's in a rougher area. Okay? It's usually somebody, I say this all the time, if it was raining or snowing, you could track them right to the house because it's usually somebody that lives real close.
Laughing about the speaker.
Yeah, okay. I knew that's what you're laughing at. I had a house at close to MLK and OST.
Med Center South.
Okay, and we couldn't keep them out. And it was obvious who it was. They lived next door. Every time I went over there, they were conjugating in the driveway, eyeballing me, and over there drinking and smoking and, you know, everything else, you know. You know, they were rough. We couldn't, oh no, I'm telling my story. You can wait, we got 17 more minutes. I'll make through this story in less than 17 minutes. Okay? All right. So, we couldn't keep them out. So here's what we did. I told my construction manager at the time, his name was Pat. I said, Pat, go get the loudest siren, I might call it a siren, and you mount it in the attic and you point it out. Okay, the loudest one you can get. Pat didn't just do that, he went and got two of them. He mounted them in the attic. Okay, pointing to that house on that side of the. Sure enough, Friday night rolled around and they kicked the back door in. And it's not tied to anything, it's just hardware. And there was no service. That thing, I don't know how long it blasted, but it was pretty much all weekend. And they're all very hung over the next 2 mornings with that damn thing blasted. And we finally got over there and turned it off on Sunday afternoon, I think. They did not come back. Yeah, so that's how we fixed that problem, was with the siren blasting out.
Do you use Simply Safe so you can just pick it up, take it to your next job?
Well, I don't know if it's called Simply Safe, but sometimes we do have a few of those. It's another brand that we use, but yeah, we have some of those. Okay, you know, other things help, but the fences and the noise, you know, are probably the best. And we do a lot of fences. We do. You know, I think this about a thief. They're gonna go steal from the path of least resistance, and the tougher you make it on them, you know, they'll go somewhere else and steal. I fully believe that. Okay, now I'm doing my story.
Oh, okay. I was just suggesting, this is what I did, like, if you're installing, like, let's say, the wood floor, just bring whatever you need to do on that day. You don't bring it, like, everything, have them buy it and leave it in the house.
Yeah, he's saying on your materials and your
On the
tools,
materials,
only
yeah.
bring what you need for that day.
For that day, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, one of the good things is on, let's say a flooring contractor, he's not getting paid till the job finishes. So if he happened to brought extra materials or his material, he's a specialty contractor. Now, I'm not paying for his materials up front. So he may not be able to finish the job, but he's not getting paid for the materials that got stolen. You know, but it's a real life worry that you have. Let me tell you something worse than that. Your worst nightmare, in my opinion, for rehabbing is to have a really nice two-story that you completely remodeled and then have a plumbing malfunction upstairs and not know about it. Because I'm gonna tell you, most of you are gonna get builder's risk insurance. Some of you get vacancy policy. If you're rehabbing, you're probably getting a builder's risk. I can almost guarantee you that your builder's risk has an exclusion for what they call sudden and accidental water discharge. I bet you that exclusion's in there, okay? You're better off in that situation with it burning down than you are with an upstairs plumbing malfunction. A downstairs hurts, but it ain't as tragic as the upstairs. And out of my 1,400 houses, I think we've had 3. I know we've had 2. It might be 2, maybe 3 of those. It's devastating. Has anybody else in here had that? That's your biggest nightmare, in my opinion, in terms of the damage to your house.
So how do you avoid that?
What's that?
How do you avoid that?
How do you what?
Avoid it.
Avoid that.
Well, you can turn the water off. Okay, you could, but your contractor ain't gonna do it. He's 5:30, he's hightailing to the beer joint. You know, he's throwing his tools back in his truck going to the beer joint. You're not gonna turn your water off. Okay, you get a showing from a realtor, showing, they don't like that. Agent showing your house wants to turn on the lights, they want to turn on the water. So you turn the water off. Another flaw with that is anytime you turn the water off and turn it back on, go back in the house and check things. Okay? I'm telling you, you better go check it. That surge could cause the malfunction in the toilet. Maybe there's a faucet on you didn't know about and it's gonna run, you know? So don't ever turn the water on at the meter and without going back in the house.
And turn the breaker off at the hot water heater,
You can do it, Tracy said, turn the breaker off at the hot water heater.
so you don't burn it out.
This